Hello, I'm Gaby Mexted. I'm a writer and photographer and soon-to-be author. I've written a book about Australian women. The youngest is not yet 30, but the eldest would be 103 if she was still alive. They all happen to be Australian women pilots. I want to show that things are possible if you set your course and keep aiming for it. Pat's story got me in when she talked about spiralling down through a hole in a cloud to land in a drying riverbed. The riverbed wasn't drying for very long because it was pouring with rain, and she was out there for 40 hours with a packet of barley sugar and a tin of carnation milk to start off with. It's a fantastic story, and as soon as I heard it, I knew that I wanted to tell that story, and that was how the book got started. From a very short list of 25, I picked 9 other women whose stories I could tell based on their experiences, the fact that they were great stories, and a spread of ages and opportunities. Nancy Bird was a natural inclusion because she's a darling of Australian aviation and she lived well into her 90s. Nancy had to be included because of her longevity, because she was the first Australian woman to use a commercial licence to work as a pilot. She's got a Qantas Airbus named after her, and the new airport in Sydney is going to be named after her. Then there was Marty Gething. Marty flew Spitfires in World War II for the Air Transport Auxiliary. She was the only Australian to do so. There's been an enormous interest in the Spitfire girls, and documentaries and books have been written. So we need to know about Marty. She was great. Gaby Kennard was first told by an instructor that he wouldn't teach her to fly because she was a woman and he didn't believe in women flying. She ended up flying around the world solo in a single-engine Saratoga. Then there's Georgia Maxwell, one of the few, if not the only, female ag pilot flying during her time. She takes us inside the job of being a spray pilot to graduating to firebombing. It's quite a journey, I can tell you. And here's the beginning of her story. Wire, too late, the wire's there. Too late to pull out, push forward, go under, lower, duck! I can't tell you what happens next. You'll have to read the book. Then there's Nicole Forrester, who takes us to the outback on some fairly funny adventures, and she ends up flying for the RAAF to take this city girl from Brisbane and put her on a cattle station in remote Northern Territory. There's quite a tale. Then there's Esther Beltran. She joined the RFDS, but she had a crash, a near crash. She had it all before she got to the RFDS. And then she gets to the RFDS and it's a whole different set of challenges. Ones that she loves, challenging nonetheless. Did she have the baby born on board? Have to find out. Oh, then there was Marion, who went to England at the express invitation of the Duke of Edinburgh. She won the Dawn to Dusk 3 times. Then there's Lynn Grey. Lynn takes us 500 miles off the coast of Hawaii, out in the Pacific Ocean, and she's about to ditch her aeroplane and swim for dear life. As she's flying along, preparing for the ditching, Southwest Airlines come on the radio and say, "This is Cactus Airlines, is there anything we can help you with?" And she says, quick as a flash, "Cactus? Geez mate, we're the ones that are cactus." Then there was Deborah Wardley, who took Reg Ansett to court and won. And she broke down the barriers for women pilots to fly with major airlines in Australia. Good job, Deb.